Hey, welcome back. Today's February 9th, Tuesday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how it could potentially affect the overall crypto markets in the short-term future before diving into AAVE protocol, AAVEUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market since the last time I've spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market. First, most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. It tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? We do have Bitcoin dominance today, down about 1% now. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up about 1%. Total altcoin market cap, however, leading that of Bitcoin price action up about over 4% today. So this is one of the better scenarios I've been talking about, and why I emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards is, generally speaking, better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. And today we are seeing the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending down. Bitcoin dominance here, the time frame I'm still focusing on will be the daily time frame here, because it does seem like the price action has broken and closed back on top of some of these key supports here on the daily time frame, the 200 MA and the 21 MA. Now it's getting rejection at about the fib level here at about 64.25%. Let's see which way the price action will actually break here for Bitcoin dominance. Better and more ideally for the altcoins price action if Bitcoin dominance actually continues trending downwards. Bitcoin price action here, my estimate is that's still running within a rising wedge pattern. The top trend line here is about 48.3, 48.4K, okay? This rising wedge pattern has not been validated yet. I'm still looking for that second swing down to completely validate this pattern. Let's see if price action here will continue making new highs and break out of this, my initial estimate here, would actually completely validate this rising wedge pattern. Let's take a look into AAVEUSD and see what exactly has gone on in this market, which has been quite crazy here. Okay, so let me remove some of these old fib levels right here, since we have made quite a bit of new highs now. And then let's take a recap real quick. So since about November, it has went from about $25 to as high as about $625. Okay. Now I have pulled some new fib levels right here to reflect this new top. So the new top that I'm saying would be about $550. I don't want to include this very sporadic top right here, especially just 1 wick on the daily time frame. Let's take a look into the higher time frames here and see if we have any overbought or possible bearish divergence scenarios as red flags here. Okay, on the RSI on monthly time frame, we are in overbought territory. With about 19 more days left on the monthly time frame till this monthly candle closes, it has been having bearish divergence until this month's candle. So I'll be interested in seeing how this month's candle actually closes. But nevertheless, we are still in very overbought territory. I'll be cautious of that and of any selling pressure that may come from this very overbought RSI on these higher time frames. Okay. So still possible bearish divergence scenario, because I'll be comparing right now will be about 93 here, and the last high to actually beat is about 92, so very close. I would not lose track of the RSI here on the monthly time frame. Let's go down to the weekly time frame here. I do still see a very overbought RSI, so some type of pullback, I would not be surprised. I'll be cautious. It could still keep going, but this is not something I would ignore. No possible bearish divergence scenario here, so that's good in terms of divergence. On the 3-day time frame here, I'll be comparing this last high right here before the dip, comparing to any new highs that could be coming in. Okay, possible bearish divergence scenario here, because the last high here is about 88, 89, and we are currently at about 86 right now. I think a slight move here would be able to negate this possible bearish divergence scenario. Let's see what actually happens. Daily time frame here, the last high I'll be comparing to get to negate bearish divergence would be about 86 here. Okay, before the dip, we are currently at about 80. So let me just do a recap real quick. The monthly time frame, very overbought. Possible bearish divergence on the monthly time frame as well. I would not lose track of that. Weekly time frame, we are in overbought territory. Not yet possible bearish divergence scenario. 3-day and daily is what I'm going to be focusing on, since those are shorter time frames, at least in terms of the macro time frames. Possible bearish divergences on these two time frames, as well as having a still pretty overbought territory RSI here. Now, let's take a look into the smaller time frames and go as low as about maybe 4-hour time frame here. Okay, where you see a possible ascending triangle pattern that could be forming. I would actually consider, I would still consider this 4-hour time frame, because on the hourly time frame, it's where I would actually see hourly candle closes above this top trend line, which I have put about maybe $530 here. Okay, $530. I think that's a safe resistance, because I have not seen any hourly candle, 4-hour candle closes. I do see hourly candle closes at about that level, but 4-hour candle closes very close. Okay, now this is an ascending triangle pattern or a cup and handle pattern, depends on how you read it. But I think in either of these scenarios, the measure target should not have to be changed, because they're very similar shapes, and I would take the measurement from very similar approaches. Now let's take a look into the breakout target. The breakout target is about $660, and ascending triangle patterns are generally bullish patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, which is called the Pattern Site. It's about 63% chance of it breaking upwards. You guys can verify that stat on your own, even with your own sources. If it actually does break upwards, then the measure target is about $660. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. So I'll be focusing on the 4-hour time frame and possibly even the 6-hour time frame, because we have not had any solid candle closes on top of this top trend line here. Okay, so if I see 4-hour candle closes at about $540 level, I always think that's a safe signal that has broken out of its pattern and go towards its measure target. Of course, 4-hour candle closes above $540 and staying on top of this level, and of course this top trend line, and go towards this measure target. That would be the bullish case scenario. And measure targets, $660 here. Approximate theoretical target only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Okay, so that's the bullish case scenario. Get 4-hour candle closes above, I would say about $540 level to be safe, staying closed above this top trend line and go towards this measure target. Bearish case scenario here, price action breaks this bottom trend line. Then I'll be looking at the next level of support, which would be about the hourly 200 MA right here, or the 4-hour 50 MA right here, which looks like it could still keep this ascending triangle pattern form intact, okay, because it looks like it's pretty parallel with this bottom trend line right here. If neither of these supports actually hold, then I could be looking at, I don't think the 6-hour 50 is going to keep this ascending triangle pattern intact. So those are going to be two levels of key support to keep this ascending triangle pattern possibly intact, okay? If price action actually breaks below these supports, then I may have to invalidate this ascending triangle pattern and evaluate what other pattern this could actually be forming instead. It could actually be more bearish from there. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.